Vlog Moo. Today, we're going to be trying some homemade pickles by Guerro.
And if everything works out, we'll make more videos after this.
Keep your fingers crossed.
Yes.
Yeah, so
this might be the last video you see from us.
These are straight up, like, fermented style pickles. These are not, like, thrown in a brine or anything. These are salted and soaked, and we let bacteria take over.
Left to rot for 2 weeks. Now, I've already tried some of the beans, and I lived. So I'm going to assume that we're okay. That's a delicious pickle. Like, I think if I would have had fresh dill versus like the canned or dried, it might be a little bit better, but that's actually a really good pickle. I never knew how that they got the flavor like of the deli style dill pickle,
Hey,
but
look at your audience, not at Lofi.
I'm sorry. But yeah, so I never really knew how they got the deli style dill pickle, but apparently you got to ferment it yourself or brine it and let the bacteria do its thing. It's basically like making kimchi, I guess, but yeah, that's actually not too bad. To make this, I put 1 1/3 cup of water into a pan, brought 2 tablespoons of kosher salt, kind of let that heat up and dissolve the salt. Put the cucumbers in there. Generally, you want to actually like get like a normal like pickle cucumber. I forget the exact name for them, but anyway.
Mason jar.
Yeah. Well, no, you just want like get a smaller cucumber. These are actually like English cucumbers or something.
Oh, you want gherkins?
Yeah, like gherkins. There you go. You want to get a gherkin or something of that size. Put them in the jar. Get some pickling spice. It's just easier to buy pickling spice than to make it yourself because there's like 18 different fucking things in there. Fresh basil or fresh dill. A little bit of thyme. Throw it in there. Shake it all up and then let it go for at least 2 weeks. And if it doesn't start turning cloudy like that, that's probably a bad thing, because this is all the bacteria doing what it needs to do.
There's a lot more there than with a normal pickle. It's not just brine. And there's a couple of seasonings that are strong. And they're not ones I'd normally associate with like dill pickles. So this is definitely a good off the beaten path sort of pickling experience. How much dill do you put in?
A lot. And none of it was fresh, so like I think that's the big difference.
I can tell you from working on see if you're like fresh dill is like it's a million times more potent. So yeah, I think it's a little light on the dill, but other than that, it's like great consistency, great flavors. Yeah, just it's all of the other spices that you would associate with a pickle. They're coming forward.
Again, closer to a kimchi to me than an actual pickle. There's not quite as much tartness that I'm getting out of here, like that vinegary sort of thing you'd really think about with pickles. American pickles made of cucumbers is what I'm talking about. Not super tangy, but the spices are really nice. They're really they're forward, they're strong, but I think that's good. It really matches the flavors of like the cucumber. It doesn't taste just like cucumber that's been pickled. It just has a lot of seasoning in there, but none of it's too heavy-handed. It's not like one thing is jumping out at me or anything. I would love it if it was just a little bit more, had that nice kick of vinegar. It's just not quite there, but it's more like a light kimchi. I think this would be great if you sliced up this pickled pickle and like put it in like a vinegar bath, like you do with a fresh cucumber.
Yeah.
That would be amazing. It's good as it is. Texture, fucking perfect. The outside of that is just crunchy enough, not too chewy. The inside is soft, but still has a nice bite to it.
Yeah.
Pretty goddamn good. I hope I don't die.
Next up, botulism!
Yeah!
Alright, hey.
Pretty decent pickle right there. Vlog Moo, bitches.